and finally get to introduce the other member here. And I've decided, since I spent some time with her now, it's not going to be Jiffy. Although I could get away with Jiffy or Kit Kat. Say hi to everybody, baby. Hello. Yeah, yeah, she's a sweetheart, this one. And you, come on over. Righty. How do I do this diplomatically? I'll be the first Mandela affected person to admit that yes, there are some things out there that could be misremembering. There are some things out there that you may have overheard something that wasn't true or saw something that wasn't made from the manufacturer. Okay, I'll tell you right now, it's very possible. But there are things that I know for 100% that are not the way they are now. So to tell me I'm just forgetful, misremembering, or don't tell me what my memories are. Okay, I'm doing this diplomatical, and I want to give everybody out there a big you who's telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a crazy man, and I don't give a shit. Don't watch my shit. Don't watch my channel. I mean, why would you bother? Which makes me realize, okay, look, it's my channel, so I'll delete your ass if I want to. Don't get. Why are you deleting me? Because I don't agree with your comments. Why did you delete me? Coming back on my email. How are you keeping me from your channel? Why can't I find your channel? Because you don't like what I had to say? Yes, it's my channel. If you're not going to look at this from an objective point of view, if you're not going to look at the Mandela effect objectively, if you're not going to study it, even if you're not affected, I don't want to hear from you. It's that simple. I mean, I'm barely looking at the comments that people are that I do agree with, that do agree with me. Look, I don't care if you're not affected. You want to study it and look at it objectively and have some constructive criticism would be, hey, is one of your theories misremembering? Because, well, no, misremembering is not. But that somebody drugged me or I've been experimented on, yeah, that is. It's not real high on my list, but it's there because I have an open mind enough to think it's possible. I could have been experimented on with a bunch of other people. They could be doing tests on me now. I don't know. And I'd admit that if that was true, if I thought that was true. It's on there as a theory, but not one of my favorite. Not one of my favorite as far as finding proof for that. So, if you're gonna give me a comment, or because the comments are going soon anyway, but I mean, if you want to give me a comment that's going to try and upset me and get me off of here, that ain't going to happen. Um, no, no. See, no, there's something bigger going on here. If you don't see it, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt by saying you're on a higher vibration, or for that specific item, your consciousness was living on a higher vibration. You don't like what I have to say. Why are you watching it? Oh, because Jerry Lewis. Yeah, Jerry Lewis died. Okay, in a reality, in a timeline that I recall. I don't know what your name is because I've already deleted you off my channel. But you were saying something, so you won't even see this, I guess. I don't know. Um, just got tired of your bull crap on hassling other people that are agreeing with me that we all remember Jerry Lewis dying, and you're running through going, no, you're wrong, false, no, no, no. Don't waste my time. Care what you remember. I mean, if you're not affected and You don't understand what the Mandela effect is if you're going to sit there and say, no, I know for a fact that it's this way. Because even if that is misremembering, you should understand that it might not be from their perspective.
It's got to be 5 minutes away. It's not coming up on the camera at all.
So you guys need to step up still.
Look at this.
Step up more. There we go.
Got it?
Say solar eclipse.
Solar eclipse, that.
Zombies! Solar eclipse. And tequila.
Tequila!
This is the ghost town I was looking for. Abandoned for what? Water? Army came by and just took everybody out. Is that what happened?
Yeah. They gave them like a half hour to pack up their shit and get out. Because supposedly the ground was unstable or something. I don't know. The Army Engineer Corps came in and said you gotta get out. And that's all. That's why there's still like dinner plates left on the table. There's still shit everywhere.
When we were coming the other way, I saw a car.
They just packed up and left in less than half an hour. And I think it was also poisoning them.
I can't believe they haven't bulldozed it down or anything.
Not allowed to. If they touch this ground, they might release like toxins into the air. Because what this town did was put the anodization onto nails and stuff.
Right.
So, I don't know.
The nails that they built and all stuff, everything's toxic.
Right, and it was poisoning everybody. I don't know.
What about up there? That too?
Yeah, that's all part of it.
Oh, man.
It's a big town.
Wow, bizarre. I was thinking about walking down there and see if we can get down there, go into the houses, check it out. I guess that'd be pretty stupid.
You see any signs saying that?
I see no signs to say you can't go down there.
At least on this side, I don't see none.
And then up there too. That's wild, man. I would love to explore all that. Could you imagine? Oh my God.
Ain't that crazy? Looks like it went over there too. A little bit. All on the hills, and it just. Maybe that's what it was. The hills weren't suitable to live on.
Possibly. There's train tracks down there and everything, probably mining.
Oh yeah, they were doing everything down
It's a house. Ghost town. The nostalgia I feel when I walk by a TV with football on. And everything's, that's going back. For me, anyway. When I would stargaze, when I sun gaze, it would usually be when the sun's about to go down the mountain or over, around. But but in the middle of the day, I used to be able to peer up at it and stare at it for a good 5 seconds. I can't do it. And it was always in the middle of the day, clear skies. Hey, yo, how you doing? But now, it's even with the clouds there, it's hard to know. It's just white.
All right, I was going to just write this down and do notes and do this later, but it's a little complicated to explain. Or I should say it's complicated to write down. So let me just go ahead and when I approach somebody that does not accept the Mandela effect or is not affected. It's like you can't bring new people into it now, or I can't. Run into people that I would just bring it up to, not if they ask. If they ask what the Mandela effect is, who are these guys, what are they doing, what's going on, if they ask, yeah, I think it's fine. If they don't ask, and if I just, oh, by the way, do you know what this is? Did you ever hear the Mandela effect? It just doesn't go right like it did last month or before the last shift or before 2 shifts ago, whatever, because this eclipse shift or difference, I'm noticing things, attitudes, the denseness, the thickness in the air. Anyway, if they're not into it, they're not on any place near your timeline. You're in your own dimension, so it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, move on. I'm not going to approach people anymore and ask. If they ask, I'll talk with them about it. If they are into it, they'll ask or they'll start talking to you, and it's different from when before people would get into it. Now it's like not only are they into it, but they have ideas and thoughts about this stuff too, and it's bigger. It's expanding. It's like it's a conversation between 2 people that get it. That's because I kept saying, oh, everybody I run to, nobody wants to talk about it and this and that. Well, I just happen to be not running into the right people. I just ran into a guy that I met a couple weeks ago, and we just started talking about it. And he just started rambling off shit. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And I'm like, I don't have my pen, can't write that stuff down. What did I say? I can't remember. But the point is, if they ask about it, if people are looking for answers, direction, and what it's about, then yeah, absolutely help them. I think the conversation will be more effective, more helpful to you, because that's why I'm doing all this. The conversation I just had with this guy in the store helped me more than anything. For him on his dominant timeline or, wherever his consciousness is, I'm assuming the messages were there for him as well. Whether he got them or not is up to him. When I talk here, when I always said, I do this for me. Yeah, I do this for me because I learn a lot from me, listening to myself or listening to myself talk. I don't necessarily go back over. I want to run through my whole collection here again. See the globe? I couldn't pass it up. Looks so nice. It did not take long for me to get back into my old habit of just deleting comments that people have never watched my channel before. Just pop on because of the title and then, say what they say. And there was one Christian who, besides, calling me names because of what I believe, I gave him the opportunity to do a decent, him or her, I don't know what it was, to do a rebuttal, explaining, why they think it's not real or what research they've done, and I wanted her to come up with questions, and I'd be her first guinea pig. I would go ahead and answer the questions and be honest and see how it went. And I just got back on and telling people they're wrong. No names this time, but there was still no explanation. So I got rid of this Christian on my channel. There's a couple others that will not work if I'm talking a little sour. And a couple others just dumped on it. I'm just guessing that they just made the comments they made to see if I would really get rid of them. And even on YouTube, my conversation goes for online rude people too. Taking things out of your life that don't just not serve you, but that are negative, that'll run you in a negative direction in any way. Friends, family, people on YouTube, just they have to go. And it's up to you what you let in your life, what you have around you. It's up to you. You know, the family thing could be tough. And you know, this guy I was talking to was not into the Mandela effect, but heard of it, looked at it, and kind of walked away from it. Knew about the flat Earth material and said, "Well, I don't think it's flat, but I don't think it's a ball either," and kind of let that go. But he did mention when I started talking about death as a catalyst, and he said, "I don't think there's any catalysts anymore," you know, and I'm like, because he was hearing me talk about shifting in the timelines, and I was going on about that. And he said, "I doubt there's a catalyst." And I explained to him about May and September seemed like to be mass shifts. And he started going, "Wait a minute, right around the eclipse, I felt something. It's different." And I'm like, "Oh." I started getting into that with him. I'm saying we shifted. I don't know. Is it something that happens in a minute? Is it a month process? I think it's probably more long term, but I think that long term, like say if it took 2 months to shift, now it's probably down to a week or a day, or I don't know. I think it's closer, maybe not a day, but yeah, I really think we shifted. Got a chance to listen to a couple of videos, which only made me realize, you know, how much I miss it, how much I want to listen to what's going on, because there's a lot of things about this crescent moon. I mentioned the moon looked like it was coming in on the wrong direction during the eclipse. And other people said, yes, the crest is in the wrong direction or something. And other people are agreeing with me. And one of those things I just blurted out. And, you know, I'm wondering, I want to look into that and get on YouTube and see what other people have found. But I'm also realizing now, mainly because it's not about opening up other people anymore. It's not about waking up other people. It was, but not anymore. There's a next step here. And me making videos like it's my job is a distraction. So I have to stop doing them weekly, daily, whatever. If something comes up and I videotape it, I'll make it quick and I'll post when I can, but it's not going to be as frequent. I'm sorry. And it shouldn't be as frequent for you. I mean, depending on where you are. Infinite. So you could be somewhere else. You could, you know, I got people telling me they're listening to my videos from the beginning. I think that's the way to go, because you see the progression of what I've learned, what I've deduced. You know, I start out with, it looks flat. You know, now it's a realm. It's not flat. It's not a ball. You know, we might be enclosed. It's a realm. And that's what we live in, a realm. And that's as far as, that's all I need to go with it, because it's about what's in your perception. So that's as far as I need to go with that, because this is what's in my perception, okay? It's all about what's in your perception, and now I'm really trying to pay attention to what's in my perception, and I'm realizing there are things I enjoy to do that I might not be doing them. Are they of a lower vibration? You know, what is it okay for us to distract ourselves with, and what isn't it?
This girl that says I walked in her store 5 days ago, looked at her, she said hello, and I turned around and walked out. It didn't happen.
That is 3 times now that I can count that people said they have spoken to me or seen me or said hello, and I totally didn't respond, and I wasn't in that area. One time, a guy said I was at a gas station, and he said hello to me, and I walked right by him, got in my car, and left. And I don't recall that at all around the time he said that. You know, it's funny because I think about that one, and I'm like, you know, I guess I could have. But for me to ignore the guy completely, it makes no sense. He said I definitely heard him. And the lady at the bar, reaching over the bar, you know, saying, "Hey, Thea." Yeah, we met a couple days ago, and just this past recent one where I walked into a store and the girl told me I walked in, I looked at her, she said hi or something, and I turned around and walked out. I have no recollection of that at all. It's 3 times within I don't know, 2 of them were what, after the eclipse, one was before. Like I said, I think this is expanded. It takes a while. You're going back and forth as well, and choosing. Did I get into that? But no, that was that whole. That's where I got that from Lisa's video. She kept saying you choose. I've always speculated that we're going back and forth through dimensions, different timelines. Good stuff.
About the passage of time and how time goes. And of course,
Fascinating, isn't it?
it is.
Have you talked about the phenomenon of time going faster as you get older? Feeling that time,
Tell me about
just the feeling that time goes by quicker as you get older.
They find that time does slow down as you approach the speed of light. Did you know that?
I've heard that.
Well, they've proven that if you could go at the speed of light somewhere, time would cease to exist.
And would aging then slow?
You'd stop aging.
Too many things going on now in my life that I would love to rattle off, to learn, to help others. But it's just there's too much personal stuff going on. You know, basically it'd be me saying, I felt as if I was being walked on. But I was helping somebody out. So I let it go. And then it was becoming more than that, you know, it's just. So I had a decision to make, and, you know, I did what was right for me, and yeah, I could have done things differently, but you know, it took days because I didn't care. I was like, no, this is the right thing. And now there's guilt. And I'm feeling like, not guilt, but I'm feeling like, well, I should have done things differently. And I could. It's because of the trips that are coming my way, the guilt trips that are coming my way. That's what it is. There's a part of me that would like to sit home, just watch movies and chill out. And if I do that, it won't be long. I'm realizing now everything can't be a distraction. I mean, and it's not just distractions. You know, even though there's a part of me, like, because I'm tearing myself away from it, I'll go for a walk. I'll go out and mingle with people on purpose. I mean, you know, lately I haven't been wanting to deal with anybody's crap. And that's all you really get from other people. Is their shit. You know, so, and I've been practicing listening, and I don't want to listen no more.
I didn't realize how many enemies I have on YouTube. Love you guys. Oh my. And there's other people just giving me information because obviously these people that aren't affected, who come on and say things, and apparently, and I don't know because I haven't seen it, but they're telling me, you know, they're calling me out and stuff. I don't care, man. You ain't calling me out if you ain't emailing me. You ain't calling me out. You're not calling me out on a video that you know I'm probably not going to see because I'm not watching your shit. No, you know, they're not affected. They got their own stuff going on. They are where they are. I ain't got time for that. No, sir.
So I'm feeling really good about the things I've been doing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is where I'm supposed to be. But there's a lot of things around me that just aren't right, and it's just a matter of whether or not I want them to be in my perception or not. I was just about to go do open mic night, and I must have had 40 different questions, trivia I could have asked, and I walked in, saw the crowd, 7 people maybe. Just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right. I felt like I was going to walk into just a bunch of crap, and so I just turned around and nixed that idea. And I'm sitting here looking at this moon. And I don't know what kind of picture comes up for this, but it's a half a moon. But when I first looked at it, it didn't look like a half a moon. When I first looked at it, it looked like a bulb. I mean, it looks the same as it does now, but it was a bulb just sticking out of the sky.
So I'm done listening to Lisa's video, and I don't know why I'm even a little bit surprised. You can see all the things that I just got done talking about the other days. There was a couple of things in there that I know I spoke about where she just came right out and answered them. I was talking about an issue I had with this guy, and she came out and just picked it right apart for me. And yeah, I really recommend listening to this. I'm going to post it and probably put it everywhere. Okay. How can one's dominant consciousness speak to another's dominant consciousness? Is it possible? I think most of the time with the people you're closest to, you probably are. Infinite timelines. The people you were closest to, you're probably interacting with their highest vibration, closest timeline, closest dimension to yours. So you probably already are. In most the people that are closest to you, I'd say you already are. That's right. Moon crescent. No, I'm kidding. But that is a topic I'd like to talk about too. I mean, that's a couple of people came on and commented about how it doesn't look like it's the same way. And I was looking at it today, and it looks different, but it's not something I've studied. I look at the moon all the time, but I wasn't studying it. I do know that it looks upside down to me since like when I was younger. I think there are certain marks on the moon that were the other way around. Is something fighting back, or am I fighting myself? Well, this is not prepared at all. It's going to end my latest video that I'm already done. I have never accepted money off of anybody from YouTube. And nobody's ever given me money for any of my videos. I would not accept money for people. If they sent me money, I mean, I don't know how that would work. People know where to send money now for a t-shirt, but I'm not making money on that. And I have not even sold one t-shirt yet. And this is just because people have requested it. There is one young lady I'm mailing a t-shirt out to. Look, I've never accepted money. I've never asked for money. There are plenty of Mandela Effect channels out there where you can donate money to people that are doing good research and stuff. If you wanted to donate money, I don't want money for this. To me, the Mandela Effect is a supernatural paranormal event that is taking place all over the world. Whether you're actually involved in it or not, or noticed it or not, doesn't matter. It's a paranormal, supernatural thing, and I really don't think making a buck is the way to go with this. But, infinite timelines, people. If somebody's out there making a buck on it, and they're not working, and that's how they're making their money, by doing research and stuff. That's great. People need to make a living. But there's people out there that are falsifying stories that are making money off of it. See, to me, I'm not going to monetize my channel. I tried it for less than a month, and I realized this just wasn't, I didn't feel right about it at all, and stopped. That was months ago. And there's one gentleman making a comment down below that so-and-so says you just make money off of your videos. Not a dime, not ever. So, that's that. There are people that do that. That's fine. Not everybody making Mandela Effect and Flat Earth videos is making money. Some people do it. They spend a lot of time on the computer. They spend a lot of time researching. They feel that they should be paid for it. That's fine. I'm not accepting money for any of these videos ever. I never have. And the person that is claiming I have is not affected. I've already blocked him from my channel. He's just trying to egg people on and get people upset. See, the thing is, maybe he's not. He's just not affected, doesn't see it. He's saying what he sees. That's what, it don't make him wrong. But he is wrong about me accepting money. I've never done that. That's all, folks.